The use of multiple currencies here means you can pay for something in one currency, the dollar, for example. And get your change in a completely different one, rands in this case. It may not make much sense to the outsider, but it's a system that works perfectly well here. But for some time now, a shortage of coins has caused problems. The cost of goods has been distorted as businesses rounded up prices to avoid paying out change in coins. It's impacted the entire value chain and had a negative knock-on effect.
If you are to look at especially the retail sector, you find out that, for example, I'll give examples of some listed companies, for example, Delta. When Delta was selling their pints of beer for, let's say, 75 cents, the retailers, because of the issue of change, most bottle stores and retailers would push up the price to $1, and obviously volumes will drop because people cannot afford $1. And obviously people will compare and say a beer costs whatever price in South Africa, why should we pay $1 in Zimbabwe?
Even outside the formal business channels, coins are in increasingly short supply. I met these two vendors who supplement income from selling sweets by trading in coins for paper money. They tell me their biggest customers are taxi operators who charge an average 5 rand, equivalent to half a US dollar for a ride into town, and so need to pay out change in coins to passengers all day. More coins will ease the pressure and also impact the wider economy by stimulating more expenditure. But it remains unclear if the still-to-be-capitalized Reserve Bank has the money to undertake its rescue mission.
It's expensive to import those coins, and if they are going to pass it on to the bankers, for example, then there will be resistance. They tried to do it some years back, and there was resistance.
Currently, the market is awash with soiled notes, which local banks have found too expensive to repatriate and exchange for new ones. The measures are part of urgent steps being taken by the Reserve Bank, amongst them setting up a company to buy bad debts aimed at restoring confidence in the banking sector, which has been struggling under a liquidity shortage. Farai Mwakutuya, CCTV, Harare, Zimbabwe.